Hello all, let's start with mathematics standard paper. So today I would be discussing sample paper based on standard mathematics test 2020. So in this video I would be doing section A, which has 20 questions of 1 mark each. So let's start with section A. So question number 1 is a multiple choice question. As you can see, which of the following rational number have non-terminating repeating decimal expansion? So we need to tell which one is the non-terminating. Non-terminating means the denominator should not have 2 raised to power m into 5 raised to power n values. So it should not be in the factor of 2 raised to power m and 5 raised to power n. So as you can see, we have first as 3125. It has a factor of 5. That means it is a terminating one. Now 200. Again it has a factor of 2 as well as 5. Terminating again. Then in B part, again it is terminating because it has a factor of 2. 512 is divisible by 2. So answer for this is none of these. D part. Now moving on to question number 2. It says if the sum of the zeros of the polynomial fx 2x cube minus 3k x square plus 4x minus 5 is 6. That means sum of zeros is given and it is 6. So sum of zeros is 6 equals minus b over a minus b. B in this case is 3k. A in this case is 2. So minus minus gets cancelled out. Now 12 over 3 equals k using cross multiplication. So this is 4. The value is 4. Now moving on to question number 3. It says a fraction become 4 when 1 is added to both the numerator and denominator. So let numerator be x and denominator be y. So x over y. Now we need to add 1 to both numerator as well as denominator and it becomes 4. Then in the second one it says it becomes 7. So let's solve this equation first. So it will be x plus 1 equal 4 in bracket y plus 1. So x plus 1 equals 4y plus 4. So x minus 4y equals 4 minus 1. So x minus 4y equals 3. So this is equation number 1. Now solving for second, it says it becomes 7. 7 when 1 is subtracted from both numerator as well as from denominator. So it is 7. So x minus 1, 7 in bracket y minus 1. So x minus 1 equals 7y minus 7. So my final equation be x minus 7 equal minus 7 plus 1, that will be minus 6. So now we can use any method. So I would be using elimination method. By elimination method I can remove x from it. So I will get the value of y. So x and x gets cancelled out and we are left with minus 4y plus 7y, that will be 3y and equals 9. So y be 3 and x be 15. So this is the solution for question number 3. Now moving on to question number 4. We have one quadratic equation. So let's solve this equation first. So it is x square. Now we need to apply a plus b whole square first in first term. So x square again plus 1 square plus 2x minus x square equals 0. Now the first be x4, then plus x square. This will be 2x square. That's why 2x square minus x square, then we have last term as 1. which is equal to 0. Now as you can see, this is not a quadratic equation. Why? Because it has highest power as 4. So therefore we need to make it a quadratic equation. So it will be x square plus x square plus 1 equals 0. Now take x square as y. Now we can get a quadratic equation. So y square plus y plus 1 equals 0. Now y square plus y plus 1 equals 0. Now we can make use of discriminant method like d. So b square minus 4ac. Let's check whether it has 2 real roots, 4 real roots, or no real roots, or 1 real root. So b square, b is 1 square minus 4, 1. So 1 minus 4 is minus 3. Now if the discriminant is lesser than 0, let's start with question number 5. So it says an AP starts with a positive fraction and every alternate term is an integer. If the sum of the first 11 terms is 33, then the fourth term is. So F11 is equal to 33 and we need to find the fourth term, and fourth term can also be written as a plus 5d. Now in S11 I would be applying the formula for sum, that is 11 over 2 twice of a plus n minus 1, that is 11 minus 1, that is 10. 10d equals 33. Now in this case, from these two we can take 2 common from here. 11 over 2, taking 2 common, we are left with a plus 5d equals 33. Now 2 and 2 gets cancelled out and this 11 will come onto the right hand side. So we get the value as a plus 5d equals 33 over 11, that is 3. Now a plus 5d is equal to 3, that means fourth term is 3. Now moving on to next, it says that C is the midpoint of PQ if P is 4 x. So the first is 4 x, and in the end we have Q, that is minus 2 4. First is P, then C, then Q. So P is 4 x, C is y minus 1, Q is minus 2 4. Then we need to find the value of x and y. So we can apply it as it says C is the midpoint. That means the ratio is 1:1. So in this case m1 is 1, m2 is 1. So we could apply section formula in it, and by section formula we get 4 minus 2 over 2 equals y, and from the second equation we get 4 plus x over 2 equals minus 1 from PC. From CQ first, then from PC. So we get two values, and when you solve this you get the value for y as well as for x. So x is minus 6 and y is 1. So right option is minus 6 and 1. Moving on to next, in the adjoining figure the length of BC is, so we are given with hypotenuse, we need to find BC, that is perpendicular. So the relation between hypotenuse and perpendicular is of sine angle. So sine 30 degree equals P over H, and H in this case is 6, and the value for sine 30 is half. So P over 6, cutting down these two values. So perpendicular is 3 centimeter. So the right answer for this is D. Moving on to question number 8. It says the volume of a larger sphere that can be cut from a cylindrical log of wood of base radius 1 meter and height 4 meter. So volume of sphere first of all is 4 by 3 pi r cube. Now we have radius as 1, so putting the value of it we get 4 over 3 pi meter cube. Let's start with question number 9. So it says if the coordinates of the point of intersection of less than ogive and more than ogive is 13.5, 20, then the value of median is. So we need to find the value of median from here. So always remember that wherever the intersection be, we always get the median from x-axis. So x is the point, that is 13.5. So A part of it. Question number 10 says a 3-digit number is to be formed using the digits 3, 4, 7, 2, 8, 2 without repetition. The probability that it is an odd number. So total number is 5 and odd numbers are 3, 7. So that means the right option for this is 2 over 5. Now moving on to next, question number 11. It says dash theorem states that if a line is drawn parallel to one side of a triangle to intersect the other two sides in distinct points, the other two sides are divided in the same ratio. So this is nothing but BPT theorem. Right here, basic proportionality theorem. Now moving on to next. It says triangle in which we study trigonometry ratios is called right triangle. Always remember we can apply trigonometry ratios only if it is a right triangle. Next is question number 14. Common point of a tangent to a circle and the circle is called, it is point of contact. Now next one. Only 2 dash can be drawn to a circle from an external point, that is tangent. Now moving on to question number 16. It says a ladder leaning against a wall makes an angle 60 degree with the horizontal if the foot of the ladder is 2.5 meter away from the wall. 2.5 is the distance from wall. Then we need to find the length of the ladder. So this is the ladder, that is x, and the angle between them is 60 degree. We need to find AC. So as you know, we need to find hypotenuse. We are given with base. So for hypotenuse and base we need to apply cos. So cos 60 degree is equal to 2.5 over AC, and cos 60 degree is half again. Half equals 2.5 over AC. So AC will be 2.5 into 2. That will be 5 meter. Now moving on to next, it says question number 17. The diameter of two circles with centers A and B 16 and 30 centimeter respectively, its area of another circle with center C is equal to the sum of areas of two circles. Then find the circumference of the circle with center C. That means we have two circles, that is area of circle is pi r square. So pi r1 square, pi r2 square equal pi r nu square. So r for first is 8. So pi, taking pi common from left hand side first of all, r1 square, r1 in this case is 8, so 8 square plus diameter of second is 30 and half of it is 15 square equals pi and pi gets cancelled out. Nu rb, 8 square is 64 plus 225 equal r square. So 289 equal r square. Now under root of 289 will be r equals 17 meter. Now we need to find the circumference of the circle with center C. So the circle has a radius of 17, then find the circumference. So putting the value of 2 pi r, like putting the value of r in it and pi and 2, so it will be 34 into 22/7. So when you solve this, you will get circumference for center C. Moving on to next question number 18. It says 12 solid spheres of same size are made by melting a solid metallic cone of base radius 1 cm and height of 48 cm. As they say, they need to melt, that means we need to apply volume. So volume of 12 spheres is equal to volume of cone. Now volume of 12 spheres be 12 into 4/3 pi r cube equals volume of cone. It will be 1/3 pi. Keep the r different from the sphere, so pi r square h. Now reducing the values, 3 and 3 gets cancelled out, pi and pi gets cancelled out here. So on the left hand side we are left with 48 r cube. R in this case is 1, so 1 square into height is 48. So r cube is equal to 1 into 48/48. So 48/48 gets cancelled out and we are left with 1. So radius of each sphere be 1 centimeter. Next, or part of it says 3 cubes of iron whose edges are 3 cm, 4 cm and 5 cm respectively are melted and formed into a single cube. What will be the edge of the new cube formed? So volume of new cube be volume of first, that is 3 cube plus 4 cube plus 5 cube. So 3 cube is 27, 4 cube is 64 plus 5 cube is 225. Now adding all the values you get 216, and x cube is the volume for new cube. So x be 216 can be written as 6 cube and cube gets cancelled out. So edge of the new cube be 6 centimeter. Question number 19. In the following distribution, find the median class. So here we are given with height and frequency. I have drawn here height and frequency, then CF values. So as you know, n here is 100 and n/2 here is 50. Now 50 is closest to after 50 we have number 75. That means the median class for this be 155 and 60, 160. Now moving on to question number 20. It says a letter of English alphabet is chosen at random. Determine the probability that the chosen letter is a consonant. So as we know that we have 5 vowel are there. So and there are 26 alphabets in total. So consonants are 21. The probability of choosing a consonant will be 21/26. So this is the answer for question number 20. And that's the end for this video. I would be covering section B in next video. Thank you for watching this.